What's good? It's your girl Jasmine back when I be on the channel. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. So, y'all know I'm into sports. So, of course, I got to talk about the whole deadline and the trade situations that's going on. And just to keep the channel interested and have some versatile and all that good stuff. So, as you know, there has been a lot of trades. Actually, it hasn't really hit the fan yet, but we know it's going to hit the fan. And I'm sure by the time this video come out, it's going to be more trades that has done happen. So, we got this video I got told to watch. Let's get into it. If you an NBA fan, like this video up. If you a sports fan in general, or if you just rock with me and support me, like this video up, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into this deadline, this trade deadline, and what's going on. Let's get it.
Which means there are a lot more trades coming from them. They dealt CJ McCollum, Larry Nance Jr., and Tony Snell to New Orleans for a package around Josh Hart, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and picks.
Wasn't that crazy, bro? I know Damian Lillard was like, literally, him and CJ literally turned Portland into something. Literally. I didn't know Larry Nance was on there. I'm not going to hold you. I did not know Larry Nance was on Portland.
For a package around Josh Hart, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and picks. Woj then tweeted, Portland plans to reshape their roster around Dame. This means the Blazers will go after one or two All-Stars this summer, and I think we can guess who those guys will be. But Portland is so lucky to have Damian Lillard. Every star outside of like Dirk would have demanded a trade at this point. But not Dame. He's given them big moments in the play.
Dame time. We all knew Dame should have been somewhere other than Portland, but we shall see. We shall see how this goes.
Playoffs, game winners against the Rockets or the Thunder. In return, he has gotten no all-star teammates outside of LaMarcus Aldridge. The guy behind Basketball Reference tweeted that Dame and CJ scored 20 points in 193 games. The second most is Steph and Clay, 186 times. Great! Who cares? What did that ever do for them? What happened when Steph, Clay, Dame and CJ played in the 2019 West Finals? Portland got swept. So I love that they got rid of CJ McCollum. I don't love what they got back for him, but again, big moves.
I guess because it's so upsetting. Like, CJ's a great player, good shooter. You know, he has come a long way. And the fact you got sent to the Pelicans, it's like Zion, nobody knows what he's doing. Like, are you going to be healthy? Are you going to, you know what I'm saying, get it together to become healthy, to be able to be the player that you once was? Because, you know, there's so many different stories about Zion, but, like, we not with him every day, so we don't know if it's true or false. But if you have keeping up with the NBA, you know Zion, his weight has been up and down. He's been in and out of shape, all that sort of stuff. And then, like, I ain't going to hold you, Brandon Ingram has been balling for the Pelicans, though. He has been balling. So CJ will help Brandon, you know, give a nice little boost to the team. But it's like, dang, the Pelicans. But we'll see how it works.
Could be coming, and it could all make sense. Other people disagree. They say Hart and Nickeil have great promise. But I'm just a fan of fun basketball.
Facts.
Have you seen where the Pelicans are in the standings? 10th place. How much fun will it be when Zion gets healthy and they go for a playoff run? LeBron and AD or Karl Anthony Towns playing Zion and CJ in the play-in tournament. I love it.
If he gets healthy, that's the thing. If Zion gets healthy, then yeah, the Pelicans is something you gotta look out for. But if not,
CJ fits great next to Zion and Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
He doesn't take shots inside of the paint. According to Cleaning the Glass, he takes just 17% of his shots at the rim, 41% from mid-range, and 42% from three, and he is super efficient. That is crucial because Zion basically lives in the paint. You cannot get a point guard who also drives to the rim a lot. Zion takes 81% at the rim. Earlier this offseason...
Bro, how long has Zion been hurt, though? That's the thing. Like, I feel like Zion has been hurt. Wow. I'm going to fast forward a little bit this, though.
He's an expiring contract in 2023. There are really three things that the Pelicans need: shot creation, scoring, and defense. And CJ fits two of those three perfect. This is basically a short-term move to save David Griffin's job, the GM, and to make Zion happy. I am sure he hates the day that New Orleans drafted him. He's been injured most of the time, while other guys like John Morant or even RJ Barrett in that top three of his draft class have taken off. Normally when guys are injured, they start to doubt themselves. They start to doubt their team.
Yep.
That all changes when they're making a playoff run with C.J. McCollum. And Larry Nance Jr. is a really underrated part of it.
He is. Larry Nance Jr. is very long. He's very creative. He's a very good player. He is underrated as well, especially for a big man. I do agree with what he's saying. If they can pull it together, and if this can help Zion, it will give him that boost of confidence to get back out there and to be the player that he was known to be. And like you said, he's been injured the whole time. It's like he's always dealing with injuries, and it's like that will mess with your confidence. So seeing that y'all getting players and trying to help you know, like, okay, you still the face of the franchise, but we got you. We got some supporting roles coming to help you out. To get you further, like to get the team further type thing. That's pretty exciting as well. So I guess we just see how it goes. But
plans to build around Dame. They actually have some really intriguing assets after trading Norm and CJ. They have Anthony Simons. If you can trade him for an all-star, you do it. Keon Johnson, Josh Hart, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, a $21 million trade exception, good for a whole year. Potentially $60 million in cap space. The Pels 2022 protected first and their own first.
Simmons, he
and
be
that
balling.
last one could be really valuable. The Blazers should tank to get the highest pick possible. We will not see Dame on the court the rest of the year. Listen to what he said when he was asked about it.
I mean, well, if we're going to play for a draft pick, it wouldn't make sense for me to, because I'm not going to play for no draft pick.
Hey, at least he's honest, though. He's like, I'm not about to keep playing for no draft pick. Like, I want to play for a championship, not no draft pick. But he is hurt. I think he hurt his ankle or something?
I'm just not capable of that. So, it'd be best if that was
I love when players
what
are honest.
Was doing, then it wouldn't make sense for me to play.
Now imagine if the Blazers end with a top 3 pick. The top 3 choices are Chet Holmgren, Paolo Banchero, and Jabari Smith. All 3 would be a number 1 asset in a huge trade for an all-star.
Man, is it just me, or do when college players are, like, really doing their thing in college, they do not do great in the NBA? Like, is that just me, or do anybody agree? Like, I feel like you may be a superstar in college, but in the NBA, you're not. Like, they don't be superstars. Like, it's like overhyped. Maybe I'm tripping.
Spots, and we could see a legit big 3 with Dame. So here's a list of players that they could target in a trade if they land a top 3 pick. Domantas Sabonis, Jeremy Grant, Ben Simmons, Kyrie Irving, Kristaps Porzingis, Jaylen Brown, and Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, Donovan's on the trade topic? I did not know that. I did hear him and what's the name, was kind of like beefing. Him and Rudy. Oh my gosh, Gobert, his name. I did hear that. But Porzingis, he's been injury prone lately. He ain't as good as he was. But now he just went to the Kings, Sacramento. Okay. Now everybody's still iffy about Simmons. Kyrie seemed like he still got problems everywhere he go. So it's like you still want to deal with that, Jaylen Brown, I heard rumors about trading him. I heard he wasn't getting along with the team, but then again, they said that was fake. So who really knows with that? Jaylen Brown's a great player. Grant, he has his days,
Some people will disagree with some of those names, but a lot can change by the end of the season. If the Celtics and the Jazz flame out, things could go south for Jaylen Brown and Donovan Mitchell. As for the Nets and Mavs dealing KP and Kyrie, they obviously don't want the Blazers' young assets and picks. It would need to be a 3-team deal, but they have to be included. But the most important thing is for Dame to sit out to have the best chance to get a top 3 pick, or they can forget about trading for any of those guys. Then we have to look at free agency because they will have almost $60 million in cap space by saving money on the Norm and CJ trades. Some of that could go to re-signing Anthony.
So do y'all think, I think the rest of this video is him talking about the Blazers. So do y'all think Dame will be traded, or y'all think Dame will be still in Portland? What do y'all think? Do y'all think Dame will be like, okay, I want this player here, let's rebuild. I agree to rebuild. Or do y'all think Dame is like trying to get up through? Also, what do y'all think about the whole James Harden, the Nets and the Sixers thing? That I know the Sixers are trying to get James Harden. They're trying to get him for a deadline, but now, You know, the Nets is like, nah, we're keeping James Harden. So y'all gotta let me know down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, give me a big thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about the trade deadline so far. With that being said, see you guys next video.